Let's do it. James to Durant. Harden. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws.
Way to hit. Way to hit.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. To Parker. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. It remains Atlanta basketball. Trae Young to Parker. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball and go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Trae Young to Parker. Runner here, won't go down. Kyrie across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. Not easy. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kyrie with the rock from long range. Second effort to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Lillard. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Deep two there, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Irving to Lillard. Lets it fly from long range. Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Allen Crabbe, tough matchup against Durant. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Irving. No good. That's great defense.
I got ball.
That is great vision to set it up. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Man, that was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's Atlanta ball. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Kyrie Irving, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Lillard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
So, Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Atlanta. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Lillard against the Ukrainian Len. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. He hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
James into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's a big finish.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Knocked loose. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. LeBron James. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Irving to Davis. Lillard. That's off the side of the rim, short. James to Davis. Deep left corner, Durant. Irving. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
I'm here. I got ball.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Time to shuffle things up. Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. To James. Durant. Davis. Off the mark. Hawks with the basketball.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Durant to Lillard. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He was all over him. Hawks have it.
Here we go. I got him.
To Parker.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Time for some new personnel into the game. LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
I got ball. It's all me.
Knocked loose.
Here we go. Here we go.
LeBron James with the block to Irving.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 10.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Kevin Durant has it. Count the basket at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Probing the defense. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lillard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. To Parker. Gets it in the left corner. To Parker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get...
The West dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Trae Young at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. LBJ.
My ball.
Deep right corner, Irving. Great defense, forcing the miss.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Lillard, defended by Len. For three, that's good D. Shot no good. Trae Young, great look and vision. Allen Crabbe, good touch.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out three.
Lillard, picked up by Len. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Lillard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for fourth in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Runner's good there.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
And counted at the rim.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Anthony Davis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Lillard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Parker to Trae Young. Driving right to the basket. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Irving, textbook defense. To Trae Young.
Pick up, match up. Can you stand? He's coming, can you stand?
Parker.
Shot.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Lillard guarded by Alex Len. 4-3. Smothering D.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
To Trae Young. Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Match up, match up, match up.
Kevin Durant sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
From long range, they have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Towns to Davis. Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. James knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to their...
Team Curry going to have the ball first as we start the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even stump.
Knocked loose, and he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Towns to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's James. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Lets it fly from long range. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Beyond the arc for 3, and the rebound cleared by Thompson.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Trae Young at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. 2 for 2 on that trip. James matched up with Evan Turner. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocks it down. To Allen Crabbe. Oh, he had it. Towns to Thompson. Working the outside to James. Durant. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And one. Towns got his protein in today. He's going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
You're on the island now.
Not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Durant. Thompson. For three? I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Towns. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
LeBron James rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Thompson. He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
Kevin Durant tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Jay, when was the last time you saw something like this? He's 7 of 7 from three.
The only time I can remember, 2011 at Rucker Park, KD dropped 66, but this is getting close.
KD with the rock. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Deep three. How about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The West put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the West All-Stars. The Hawks did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
The chosen one could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here are the top 3 plays from the game. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.